Alright, welcome to Mapping Destiny Across Time and Terrain, the Cartographic Soul, produced by the Department of Geocosmic Navigation, presented at the Mauna Kea Astrogeomancy Observatory in Hawaii, Lahaina Noon, Zero Shadow Day 2029, where your chart touches the Earth, the science of locational destiny. Okay, so here is our three-dimensional chart. Our foundations. Our core revelation is your natal chart is not flat. It exists in 4 dimensions: longitude, sign, latitude, declination, altitude, the house, and location. Standard natal chart, who you are. Astrocartography, where that who manifests most powerfully on Earth. Key concepts for beginners. Again, this is all about astrocartography. So we're looking at your planetary lines. When a planet is angular on the ascendant, rising, or descendant, or MCIC, which is essentially midheaven, and the Imum Coli. At any given location. Living on near these lines amplifies that planet's energy in your life experience. So the 4 angles in the terrestrial meaning: ascendant AC line, the identity line where you come alive, are recognized, and initiate projects or self-projects most vividly here. The descendant DC line, the relationship other line where significant partnerships, open enemies, and mirror relationships are magnetized. Midheaven MC line, the career destiny line where your public reputation, career path, and life purpose are most activated. Imum Coli IC line, the roots home line, where you find deepest emotional security, connect with ancestry, or establish the home base. Purana Telonata, Purans, true secret of astromapping, not just where a planet is angular, but where 2 planets rise, set, or culminate simultaneously from a specific location. This creates a unique planetary marriage available only in that place. For example, in Honolulu, your sun may rise as Mars culminates. This creates a localized Sun-Mars energy of assertive self-expression and career unique to that city. Alright? Astrocartography, locational astrology, genius level techniques, Rosenberg method, the power of latitudes. So step 1, we're generating your global map, standard astrocartography map. Step 2, we identify your power purans using software, find locations where your personal planets, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, form angular purans with Jupiter, Saturn. Jupiter Puran, for example, it's a zone of expansion and opportunity for that planet's function. Saturn Puran, a zone of maturation, challenge, and structural development for that planet's function. Step 3, we layer the vertex axes. The vertex fated encounters and anti-vertex lines are crucial for karmic relationship and event geography. Local space astromapping. This is the compass in your hand. And what I mean by that is, using our concept, we rotate your natal chart so your birth ascendant points to geographic north at your birthplace. Then each planet sits at a specific azimuth direction. For example, Mercury at 95 degrees equals almost due east. This creates a personal compass valid anywhere on Earth. Traveling or moving toward a planet's azimuth direction brings out that planet's energy. Living east of your birthplace activates planets with easterly azimuths. Living west activates westerly ones. For Hawaii specifically, if your Mars azimuth is 210 degrees southwest, living on the Big Island's Kona coast, SW facing will constantly activate your Martian drive. Astro life mapping. Time-space continuum. This is predictive relocation. So first, relocation charts. We recalculate your natal chart for a new geographic coordinate. Your planets stay the same, but all house cusps change. You're the same person, but living a different chapter of your life's book. For example, a natal 12th house sun hidden spiritual who moves to a location where the sun moves to the first house ascendant will experience a dramatic shift from introspection to visible self-leadership. Time linking primary directions to a new location. Calculate your progressed chart. For example, progressed moon at 15 degrees Taurus. Find the location on Earth where that progressed planet is angular on an ascendant or midheaven line. Here's a revelation. That location is the optimal place to manifest that specific developmental phase of your life. If your progressed sun conjoins your relocated midheaven in Oslo, moving to Oslo during that period will catapult your career. Okay? Your solar return and eclipse mapping. We calculate your annual solar return chart for a prospective location before you move. Where do the sun, moon, and nodal axes fall in the houses? This predicts the thematic flavor of your year in that place. Eclipse paths. Living under the central path of a solar or lunar eclipse that aspects your natal chart will trigger its effects with maximum intensity. We can map eclipse paths 100 years forward. Geomancing, the Earth's natal chart and ley lines. Terrestrial astrology, the chart of a place. So every location has a quote-unquote birth chart. Typically its founding for settlement or incorporation. For example, Hawaii's chart unification under Kamehameha I, circa 1810, features a Capricorn stellium, enduring structure, Pluto in Pisces, spiritual depth through oceanic power, colonial trauma, and Chiron in Sagittarius, a wound around belief systems and foreign contact. Personal ley lines crossing Hawaii interact with this island chart, creating a unique dialogue. Jupiter ley line over Honolulu, just a Jupiter line in general, like icy line over Honolulu, might amplify the island Sagittarius and Chiron, bringing healing through education or tourism. Next, let's look at our planetary ley lines and vortex mapping. Here's a hypothesis. The Earth has its own chakra system of planetary energy grids. Mars lines often trace tectonic plate boundaries and volcanic arcs, like the Hawaiian Emperor Seamount chain. Venus lines often trace lush, fertile valleys and coral reef systems. Saturn lines often trace mountain ranges and deep oceanic trenches. Hawaii, for example, sits at the convergence of multiple Pluto-Vulcan lines, volcanic transformative power, and Neptune moon lines, oceanic emotional psychic energy, explaining its potent shamanic and manifesting reputation. Rosenberg geodetic method, planetary power spots. So using spherical geometry to find points where 3 or more major planetary lines intersect, these are power vortices for that individual. Sun, Jupiter, Venus confluence point is a zone of maximum luck, love, and success. Saturn, Pluto, Mars confluence is a zone of intense karmic confrontation and power struggles. Participants will plot their own Hawaiian PowerPoint using the islands as their canvas. Alright, let's look at our practicum, the Hawaiian laboratory. If we wanted to do this, we could do this, but anyways, I'm just trying to teach you astrocartography here. So the ultimate synthesis, cartographic mandala. You'll leave with your cartographic mandala, a multi-layered personal map consisting of the global layer, your planetary lines and Puran hotspots, compass layer, your local space azimuth directions, time layer, your 10-year life path relocation map showing optimal locations for each coming developmental phase, and you can find your personal PowerPoints pretty much wherever you are, whether it's Hawaii or globally. I don't know where you are. So, you're not meant to live your entire life in one place. Your soul chose a birth location to establish your karmic baseline. Earth is dotted with activation sites that turn on different parts of your chart. Astrocartography is the art of becoming a conscious navigator of your own destiny using the planet itself as your interface. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something about your astrocartography, and we'll see you in the next one teaching you more advanced astrology.